Mustard! Hi, I'm Carcina. Oh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
No one knows Carcino and none of these.
There's so much going on in the world, and I'm just giving my 2 cents on it. Go in and do a raid at someone's house, but you don't have an arrest warrant for them. Oh, it's up. Oh, it is up. The Empire Strikes Back. UMG came out swinging, baby. They have been letting all of these glazers go by with all of their bullshit. They're tired of it. They ain't finna let y'all even play the narratives. Oh, they're not playing no games with you, Champagne Sloppy. No way. You see, all you little puppet masters, little puppets running around, the puppet slayer is here. And what the puppet slayer's finna do is all these doggone Vlads and academics and doggone Mals and Cams. I should have threw Joe Budden. Why Joe Budden ain't in there? That's who need to be there too. Joe Budden, pick a side, bruh. Pick a side. I'm tired of your flip-floppy ass. You flip-flop 1 minute and start talking about, yeah, it's over. It's over for this, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's over. Then the next day, well, I think Drake deserves $2 billion. $2 billion? For what? They already got your masters. They got your masters. They got everything. They don't need you. See, here's the problem. You got stupid people like Mal coming out talking about like they need Drake. They need Drake. UMG needs Drake. Without Drake, you got too many stupid people talking. Okay? Stupid people are doing the chatting. All of these glazers. As if what you say is going to matter to UMG. Academics can talk to he blue in the face. He can talk to Lucian Grain's son and all this stuff. You are not moving a needle. Because if you was, then your boyfriend, Drizzy Drake, Champagne Sloppy, wouldn't have got his ass kicked by Kendrick Lamar. And you got to eat it. You can't move the needle. You ain't fooling nobody with none of your antics. It's not working. They're not slow. You can't convince the people that UMG and Spotify made them like a song that they like. You stupid morons. Now, must be a sugar rush. Now, UMG is doing it big boss style. You know how y'all don't even know UMG responded. You know why? Because they ain't doing it for the media. They doing it with the numbers. Y'all think they need Drake. This is why you all come here. Hit the like button, y'all. I know y'all just got through the door, but this is why y'all come here and y'all click the link. Because when you come here, you're not going to hear some regurgitated garbage that you didn't heard 50,000 times somewhere else on some other moon where all these other people are running around with narratives that don't even exist, making up fake stuff, wasting an hour and 45 minutes or 3 hours. Sometimes they do 5 hours, wasting all y'all goddamn precious time. We ain't doing that. All we doing is telling you the real. Joe Budden, are you compromised enough? Damn. You let Drake Daddy scare you? You better slow down. Slow your roll, Joe Budden, man. I got the Navy SEAL. You got to suck it. I'm going to come with him and chop your ass up, boy. Better slow your roll. Just slow your roll, Joe. Slow your roll. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? This is crazy. Joe Budden is coming out singing a whole new damn song. What you were just singing on the Patreon just for your health? This is what we talk about. Fanatics. They're not fans. They're just fanatics. They're not even a fan of Drake's music. They just a fan of Drake because he's a celebrity. They don't even support him because if you were supporting him, your numbers wouldn't be in the toilet. Kendrick Lamar couldn't run you away. You would still have the people backing you up. You wouldn't be crying at UMG. Why you ain't supporting my record, man? You ain't supporting my record, man. You ain't doing my record. I want $2 billion. No, it don't work like that. There ain't nobody giving you nothing. You get what you earn. Or whatever they feel like getting you. You're signed to Republic. Okay? UMG is a distribution label. Who owns UMG? Who owns them? Nobody. And you think Drake, they need Drake. You think that what the label's gonna fall off if they don't have Drake? They gonna need Drake. Drake got all those hit records. They already own his masters. He haven't recouped that. He ain't bought his masters back. They own all his masters up until 2018. All his Cash Money records, they got those catalogs. And they ain't giving it back to Drake. And he won't be able to afford the price to get that catalog back. If that's the case, his net worth wouldn't be $250 million for the so-called billionaire. There's a reason his net worth is only $250 million. That's pretty low for somebody that had a amount of hits that he's got. He was never in a position to get it because he was in a bad contract to begin with, and he didn't try to force himself out of Cash Money to get the money. Oh, Jay Prince, yeah, he told us. When he had to go to Lil Wayne to get the money because Baby was holding the money. And Jay Prince had to go over there and start getting your money, pieces at a time. He was getting you $1 million at a time. He owed y'all that money because you was signed to a nigga that was signed to a nigga that said he was signed to that nigga. So that was the truth. Drake gonna go independent. They're just making up stuff. Drake's gonna go independent. How? How's he gonna go independent? Oh, his record deal is done. He wants to renegotiate. Okay, this is what we think you're worth. You think you're worth more? We think you're worth less. Why? Because the numbers dictate that. This is what happens when you bite the hand that feeds you. This is what happened when you go against the grain and they bite your hand off because you out here doing something stupid. Negotiate how you want, but this is the wrong way to try to get what you want, buddy. This is the wrong way. Now, for all you Drake Glazers, from Funk Flex to Mal to Flacco, the Academics, Joe Budden, all of y'all who want to glaze this guy Drake as if he moves the needle now and his career isn't dead. Okay, this is for you. UMG has went out and basically kind of made it known once again what they've already put out before is the annual reports. Because y'all said they need them, right? This is from Universal Music Group, UMG, after their third quarter, right? That's at the end of October. Who are the top selling artists they got that moving the needle? I'm going to make this bigger so that y'all can see it because ain't nobody else talking about it because they want to do blah, blah, blah. They ain't going to talk about anything real. Let's talk real. Who are the top sellers? Taylor Swift, Sabrina Carpenter, Billie Eilish, Chappelle Roan, and Post Malone. They were the top sellers. Now, they move the needle. If Taylor Swift says, hey, I want to renegotiate, you better believe UMG going to pay attention. If Sabrina Carpenter says, I want to renegotiate, you better believe they're going to renegotiate. Billie Eilish said, hey, I want to renegotiate. They going to listen. Post Malone, he making money. You might not have any records, but they're making money. They don't need Drake. They don't need Drake. Drake only did numbers this year when he put out those records when he was battling Kendrick Lamar. Family Matters did good, and the other song, Push Ups. After that, everything else has been duds. So if Family Matters is doing good for Drake and Push Ups did good for Drake, why in the world would they push those records and have those records doing good and then all your other records fail? And you want to blame that on UMG while the Hard Part 6 that you put out started out doing well and then it fell off the wagon. Then all your other songs, they came and hit the charts and they went away. You started putting out all those feature songs with everybody and they all died because nobody cared for you and you never thought about that the songs that really wasn't good. The features were trash. Everybody's song you was on was damn near whack. I think you had one song where the hook was nice. I said, okay, Drake had did the hook. I think it was a Gordo song. The hook was nice. I said, oh, man, that's a nice hook. People's like, man, it's trash. I was like, oh, okay, shoot. Okay, I guess it's trash. Drake gets no breaks. So it was FM all around. So as you can see, UMG ain't playing. UMG is showing you the numbers, all you liars, top sellers. They wanted to show you. Then they show you the chart. They say, show them the chart where the revenue is. Show them the EBITDA margins. Show them. Buddy, we're okay. We're having our best year. We don't need Drake. Drake don't move the needle. He can't extort UMG for $2 billion. Who the hell would pay Drake $2 billion? I'm going to pay you $2 billion and you can't even chart anymore. You can't even get a song in the top 10 and stay there. No, Taylor Swift could demand $2 billion, not Drake. And you are not at no Taylor Swift level, buddy. You're not packing them in like you used to, kid. Your music makes no sense to nobody but yourself. Got to talk to you like Billy. Now, the numbers don't lie. So Universal ain't playing around. They letting you know right now, Champagne Sloppy. They letting Sloppy know right now. I am a Drake hater by showing the numbers. Showing what UMG put out. The third quarter reports. So you want to argue with the numbers? You can argue with the numbers, but the numbers clearly show you they don't need Drake. UMG don't need Drake. So all of these lying people who've been sitting there talking about, yeah, well, you know, you're going to need Drake. Ian, the manager of Joe Budden, you slap yourself for saying some of the most egregious. I would never have you manage me. I would never let you manage me. You're too stupid. If you ever said something like that, I'd have fired you right there on the spot. I'd be like, you my manager? You believe that? Yeah, you're fired. And I'm serious. Pack your, get your stuff and get out of here, man. You got to go. Drake, UMG needs Drake. You're fired. You're fired. Grab your bag. Get your stuff right now. Yeah, you got to go. You're fired. Do you see me here sitting here saying, UMG needs Kendrick Lamar? No, you've never heard me say anything like that because I know that's stupid. UMG is owned by who? What company owns them? Nobody. There's Warner Brothers, there's UMG, Universal, and there's, I believe, Sony. And those are the big three. So you gonna tell me the big three, one of the big three needs you. No, they don't. They got your masters. You done made your greatest song already, Drake. So they don't need nothing else from you. You done made them all the money they gonna make off you. They got all the masters to your songs from all the Cash Money records. You know why? Because they got Cash Money, all of the deals, that the money that they had with Cash Money when they was folding, going under, they sold those masters. Birdman had to re-up. He couldn't pay, so he had to sell those masters and shares that his portion over to UMG. They own that. Nicki Minaj masters gone. They didn't get a chance to get any of it back. Nicki don't own her masters either. All that Cash Money record stuff is there. You were signing Young Money, Cash Money. Then you got to pay Jay Prince. So he was another manager you had to pay, and advisor. Then you paying Mob Ties. And now you paying his son Junior and all of them. So they eating off you. All these people was eating off you. You put yourself in a bad situation, Sloppy. And now you think you deserve $2 billion? For what? For All the Dogs Part 2? What am I getting from Drake? Joe, you disappoint me, man. Just when I think you got your brain back, you come and do something stupid and say some of the most egregious things I've ever heard. I'm not mesmerized here. I'm not mesmerized. I'm not excited about a Drake album because a Drake album sounds like it might be Party's album. Hell, Party done wrote half of the songs for him. He done wrote songs for him and Rihanna, all the cover songs. Work. What's my name? How many more songs at Party right before he even got a chance to put his album out? You tried to do to The Weeknd what you doing with Party. The Weeknd said, hell no. I'm a brand. You ain't finna do that. I ain't finna give you all my songs. You want all my songs? So my thing is, you want Universal to give you $2 billion, but yet you still is holding hostage doggone artists and making them sign over all their work to you and OVO. And you ain't allowing them to get their masters. So why should they give you my masters? Huh? Why you want Universal to do that? You see, this is why you're losing to Kendrick Lamar. And I've often said it, Drake, you are not authentic. You are an imitation of our culture. You're trying to imitate culture. You're trying to imitate Black culture. You don't talk like us in real life. You're over there talking like a white kid who grew up in a white family, a white Jewish household. But now you want to wear braids, talk about you from the six, doing all sort of twisted it with your fingers, disrespecting the game, home training and manners. People was doing this when you were eating the Pampers. You doing all of this garbage and don't realize Kendrick is coming and beating you because he is beating your ass with creativity. Something you lack. You're not creative. You're an imitation of. You're a fan. 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 Because that's all you was. A fan. And you was a fan of Jay and fan of this. I'll give you one credit. You know how to orchestrate all of it to put it together to make a song, to make the song work, because it's what's working now. Whatever the style is, you want to piggyback off of it. Afro beats was coming in. They didn't need Drake. And they tell you that all those Afro beat artists are speaking over there, and they don't like you. A lot of them don't deal with you. You didn't help them. You came and took from them. You took Hotline Bling. Everybody knows that other guy's song first. You took it from him and made Hotline Bling. You stole that. Exactly, Ozzy. Kumo D lost the battle, but he fought. And look, they cool today. This man that took Hotline Bling from a song that was already hot over there. Everybody thought it was the remix. Y'all know what that guy's song was. Yeah, drum song. So, yeah, the Cha-Cha song. Yeah, and everybody thought it was the Cha-Cha remix. You stole Triple X Extension's flow and started doing the remix overseas, trying to sound like him after using Adam 22 was his manager, called him up talking about, hey, I want to work with you and all this, telling Adam that. Then you got Adam to lie for you because Adam like, man, this is Drake because he's the bigger artist. And Extension is in jail. He was a young kid coming up and he had a movement and had his own sound. You wanted to jack his sound and put it on your records. And you did that. You've been getting away with it for years. And now it's finally caught up to you. All that BS you've been doing is caught up to you. Now you got to prove you that guy. You got to make a record on your goddamn own because the Mob Ties thing is you ain't shaking that ever. People were disappointed in you when they heard that real Mob Ties played, the reference track, you were done. So everything that's happened after Not Like Us did you in. Because those reference tracks started coming out and it was like, damn, Drake didn't make that either. I love Mob Ties. Yo, Drake fans and people that loved you really was disappointed in you. They really was. Because they thought that came from you. And that came from somebody else. Vori's pen. They were disappointed in you. You let them down. That ain't got nothing to do with UMG. That's you and me. That's on you and me. That ain't got nothing to do with UMG. You are the reason all of this is going on. All your nonsense. Nobody told you to go on the camera with this girl. Nobody said, I'm going to go on this application. I'm the #1 artist in the world, but I'm going to go on an app with a girl who's going on there talking to young children and asking them the most egregious things, getting them to show body parts and everything. And you know that this is what she does on this app. Because you asked her in there, why did she do that? And then you're sitting around for the ride. Why are you here? Do you really want to go down this rabbit hole? UMG didn't put you in that chair to be on there with that woman who you knew what she did. Kendrick Lamar didn't put you in that chair. You put yourself on that chair. You cammed up. That's another bad move. You've done nothing but consistently made the wrong move all throughout the battle. When it was all said and done. When all you had to do was say, man, this was a good battle. You got it. But hey, I'm going to be ready. I'm going to come back and y'all going to be sharp. Wait till my new album drop. I'm going to have something to say. I'm going to get back on point. But he got me this time. You made the biggest mistake in your life. Your only out. When Not Like Us came out, you should have listened to me. I gave you the perfect advice on how to survive this. Your ego wouldn't allow it. So now you're going to try to change the rules, bend it. Your ego could not make you say, hey, and give that olive branch over to Kendrick and say, hey, you got it. Hey, shoot, I threw down with you, though. You know, hey, I took the L. You would have got more respect from all the artists in the game, rappers. They'd have gave you some respect and say, hey, no, he's a real one now. We got to give Drake his prop. You have spit in the face of a lot of these artists out here today. And now all of these people who didn't want to put you in that group, who was forced to put you in the hip hop group, is now looking at everybody saying, what I tell y'all? Didn't I tell you we ain't hip hop? Oh, yeah, y'all talking about, #1 rap. Man, kiss my ass. Get his ass up out of here. Send him back to Canada. Now, you've done that. Congratulations. You have done that. And this fat bastard can't save you either. He's always lying. I was the TDE executive. He playing my voice, saying something else. Oh, we got a clip from this guy who's a TDE executive. No, he's not. See, money-wise, you were good until you spent it foolishly. Paying women, gambling, wasting money. You got to pay this guy's house, this guy's salary, this guy this, that guy that. Oh, we got a company for this guy because he got to get paid. Chubbs is getting millions for what? You got this guy over there getting millions for what? Nothing. Waste of money. Waste of time, waste of energy, and this fat chipmunk can't get to his ass. He can't talk you off the ledge. It's done. You're done. You were gonna have to rap your way out of this. And going back to R&B singing with Party ain't gonna dig your ass out the grave. Because you done lost the people. You're done. Kendrick has taken your spot easy. Stepped over you and you are done. Because 1, we don't respect you. 2, we don't trust you. 3, we don't like you. That's just it. And the reason that you deserve everything that you're getting because you're a scumbag of a human being. Only a scumbag who plots on other dudes' women who are their friends. These are people who are friends with you and you're plotting on their women. That's a scumbag. That's somebody with mental issues. He's got something wrong with him. And that stems a lot from his identity crisis. He puts it in his songs. I'm not black enough. Yeah, I already know. I'm not black enough for the blacks, and I'm not going to be white enough for the whites. Yeah, you remember? You said that. What up, though? Don't forget to hit that like button. Oh, yeah, on my Patreon, my Casino for Life Patreon, yeah, we finna let it all out. We gonna let it all out. Patreon ran into something crazy today. It was like a some type of glitch. I tried to hit the button to upload my thing, and they wouldn't let me upload it. I'm like, who got some pull up here? I'm finna blow the whole thing up. They gonna have to just get mad because I want to know why I'm being denied. They don't want those problems. That's the thing. These people don't want those problems for simple reasons. And it's really simple, y'all. The reason that they don't want these problems is because they know UMG, Drake knows he's trying to think he could sway the people by getting these idiots to run out with this narrative that they're needed. They just had a monster year this year at UMG. They're good. Boyd Muir just got promoted to COO. And, you know, they're going to be doing a transition to the CFO all because of how things was going here. They don't care anything about what the internet has to say. These are the annual reports for the company. Every quarter for the shareholders, they have to put out the reports from the third quarter. They had a 4.3% year over year increase and 4.9% in constant currency. The revenue in the third quarter, that included a $53 million benefit in music publishing. Absolutely. Revenue grew 6.3% in year to year. Yep, and in constant currency. They're not playing around. They're not playing games. They're putting up numbers. So the EBITDA and adjusted EBITDA in the third quarter included $11 million benefit in music publishing from the CRB phono records. Including the item of the adjusted EBITDA was up 8.9% year over year, over 10.3% in constant currency. As a result of revenue growth and cost savings, the CRB phono records did not impact adjusted EBITDA margins or the expansion of the margins. So in 9 months in 2024, the revenues are increased by 6.3% for the year over year, right? And 7.4% in constant currency. In the 9 months from last September to this September, the increase was driven by strong improvements across all segments. As discussed further, 53 million benefit in music publishings. Come on now. They don't need Drake and they don't need to give this bum no damn $2 billion. What am I giving Drake $2 billion for? Why the hell would they give Drake $2 billion? I would be the biggest fool ever. All of these puppets who running around here with this fake narrative talking about, oh, we got to give Drake the money because he's a musical icon. He ain't did a goddamn thing for nobody. So why? Why? Why would they care? Why would they care? Cam gonna be, yo, man. Yo, I ain't nobody's puppet. Man, I don't even know why you got me up there, man. Man, I ain't taking it from the back. No homo. Pause. Cam is a company man. He gonna say whatever he got to say. All of these dudes is puppets. Mal he's always been a stick rider. Number 2, sleeping on Joe Budden's couch. Always hanging out with people. Living off somebody else's stuff. Ain't did nothing on his own. Now he following around Rory. Man, Biggs is your brother. Then why the hell are you sleeping on another man's couch? All he care about is shoes and jogging pants, jogging suits and gym shoes. Man, you hanging out and hitting heels with all these damn hipsters, and you old as hell. These dudes is like in their 20s, dog. You about to be 40. What's up with Mal, man? That's what I'm talking about, goofies. Straight goofies. He stick riding too much. Ain't no woman gonna like no dude that's all into other dudes. They don't find that attractive, Mal. They like the attention on them. Yeah. nobody think about no damn Mal. No, he's somebody that is. I think he's 43, if I'm not mistaken. I think Mal is probably 43. Hell, I thought he was blind. When I first saw Mal on the show, I thought he was blind. That's how much laziness he was doing, because he was always on his phone, like tapping on a phone or something. And I'm thinking like he had this little thing he was pressing on. I'm like, is that a phone or something? I'm like, well, look at him. Is he trying to? Because I think he's blind. Because he's never looking in the direction. Like, I'm like, look at him though. He ain't wearing no dark sunglasses. Look, the blind dude is out there talking. Because his eyes just be like all over the place. And he just be like talking. I'll be like, oh, go ahead, man. Look at him. He brave. Blind dude out there making it work. Well, I'm saying, I'm like, man, look at this blind dude. Go on there, blind dude. Now he really blind. All he know is the stick ride. He destroyed their whole credibility. Rory and Mal destroyed their whole credibility. Credibility was done after he came out glazing for Drake. Now he gotta eat this goddamn crow. He gotta eat that whole bucket of shit because his dude didn't drop the brick. And now he trying to backpedal. Man, you never heard me say Kendrick ain't a bad, great artist. And that's what that GNX do. That's what that GNX do. It bring the weirdo out. It brings the weirdo out. I know. I heard Joe Budden say that. I'm like, make up your mind. First, he's getting everything he deserves. He's no good. He's a manipulator. You done went off all on your whatever show, and now you out here like you got a phone call. But I think they should pay him $2 billion. $2 billion? Joe, this is why you sign bad contracts. This is why you sign bad contracts. You was on everyday struggle not getting paid what you deserved. People were making more money on YouTube than y'all was making sitting in that chair. That's facts. And you know I know. Y'all wasn't making nothing. They were getting sponsorship deals, ads, and y'all got 0% of the revenue. 0% of the revenue. What show that they force you to advertise stuff on and you get none of the revenue? I never seen that in my life. But Everyday Struggle was like that. And that's what Joe was fighting against. But Joe was like, yeah, that's why I did the deal. So I learn on the fly. I get screwed up here. I'm going to go here and I'm going to learn. Now I can't do that no more. Isn't Ian your manager? That's his job. But then I heard him talk and he sounds just as stupid as you. But then you slept with the man. So, hey, it is what it is. Now I see where y'all at. Oh, you ain't, come on now. Don't act alien. You know Joe Budden slept with his white manager, Ian. Come on now. Stop. Everybody know that. Joe Budden has slept with his manager, Ian. Joe Budden knows it. Joe Budden was gonna get extorted and was gonna be exposed by all his Think about it. Who's all Joe Budden's girls? They strippers and thoughts and IG models. Come on, stop. He go to the same starlets and keep trying to grab a girl out of there like, I'm gonna make you a reality show star. Yeah, you. He was dating a chick that was in a relationship with Erica Mena. Come on, for a TV show. Sin Santana. And then she tricked him into having a baby, put a baby on him. Now she getting paychecks out of him. But she's like, look, I just stuck this dude for every dime, but I can't live with him no more. He's miserable. Now he's got 2 more Instagram thoughts that he got. Now he got this other chicken head. Another one from Starlets. Goddamn, so much silicone in her goddamn butt. Don't even fit her body. She knocking shit down off the table and she turned. Ooh, I did that. Looking ridiculous as hell. Because that's what it is. Joe Budden he got to make up his mind where he's going to be in this thing and be consistent. To say they should pay Drake $2 billion is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. He's not worth $2 billion. If you put $2 billion in Drake's hands, he wouldn't be worth $2 billion. Serious. That's what I'm saying. The numbers is there, but they want y'all to believe in the stupidity.
It's that.
Nah, it's poor too.
No, it's not.
I'm sure it's not, but I mean,
it's not.
It's not poor.
Y'all two are
I don't
rich.
think that's poor. No, it's not poor.
It's
It still ain't
not.
poor. He put it on charger for you. Let my phone die, yo.
And said, this ain't my room.
Oh shit.
And I didn't see him.
He put it on charger for you.
I ain't even cut a TV on. And he went to bed too. Huge, right? That's his bag. That was his bag. And then that was that, right? Went off to do the work. Work ran a little late.
Yes, it does.
And then we got back. And I just remember going to bed. I ain't even cut a TV on. And he went to bed too. So I woke up and I went to look for my phone. And I couldn't find my phone.
He put it on charger for you. Let my phone die, yo.
I was like, all right. Went to look for some other belongings of mine. And I didn't see him.
I'm perplexed.
Yeah.
And then I looked
folded your laundry and put it in the drawers for him.
And then I looked around some more and said, this ain't my room.
Oh shit.
I Ian's room.
Hey, yo. That's some
under
only Joe
the
shit.
under the blanket. And Ian's I said to Ian. So I gathered myself.
Where was Ian?
And I walk out to the hallway, and Ian is just in the living room, coffee. And I went in the other room, and I seen all my stuff. And I stepped right in. I was angry. I said, hey, that wasn't my room. And he said, well, yeah, buddy. You were sleepwalking.
Oh shit.
Hey, dog.
I said, excuse me? He said, buddy, you woke up in the middle of the night, you barged in my room, and you started looking for something. And I was like, all right, Joe maybe just needs a charger or something. But then you got into bed with me. And he said, I was a little confused. But then you started sleeping wild.
I got mad.
You put your knee up in my back. Oh, yeah, because Ian was laying on the living room with a blanket.
No. Why did he stay in the bed?
Why did he stay in the bed? So why did he stay in the bed with you? You come getting in the bed. So Joe, knowing he wanted to get ahead of the story, he makes it like it's a joke thing. So now if the story comes out that he's sleeping with his manager, now it all looks like a jokey joke. I don't see why everybody laughing. I don't see the humor in it. What's funny? And just like the guy said, why was your knee in his back? Why was he still in the bed? What did he say? Come on and get in the bed, Joe. And you was just sleeping wild last night. And he just cool with that? Somebody get in the bed, I wake up. No, whoa. Hold on, boy. Whoa. I'm going to wake you up. You ain't going to be sleepwalking no more. You're going to remember everything. You're going to get punched in the face. You're going to wake up real quick. Real quick. Ah, hey, man, what you doing? What you doing in there? Oh, your room over there, homie. What you doing? Super pause.
Yo, you mean, niggas ain't just gonna move when I walk in. Yo, I can't wait for this deluxe album from Chris Brown.
Hey, fam. Time out.
If I could turn back time.
Now you want to turn back time. So I'm supposed to take your doggone word for it when you say Drake need $2 billion, like you didn't get a phone call, buddy. I'm quite sure Drake told him, hey, I know about you and your manager, Ian. Right. I'm like, dog, why is he in the bed with you? Somebody's got to go. At that point, somebody's got to go. It makes no sense for him to be there. Exactly. So saying he deserved $2 billion, come on, man. Now I didn't involve my guy in this, man, Mace, because I want to have a conversation with him. He reached out to me and said, give me his number. I gave him my number. He ain't hit me, but he got my number. We gonna have to talk. But definitely right here, you see Cam is in there representing that crew because he was more compromised than Mace was in this whole ordeal, in the whole situation. All the way. But then, you know, who could forget this? Y'all sitting up there on the show wearing OVO jackets. Y'all are wearing OVO jackets. You're Cam and Mace. Why are you in an OVO jacket? And y'all talking about y'all ain't compromised. This is what I've been talking about. When talking about you, when Euphoria came out, I was about to call Mace up myself. Man, this ain't it. This ain't it. What the hell did you listen to? Y'all rap. And I'm like, Murder, you know better. You murdered the dude you standing next to. I mean, you took his head off. So I'm like, you know better. You made the oracle. You know how to get down. You know when it's over and what is on and what's real. It don't take not like us to knew that what was coming. Meet the Grams, everything else. Y'all tried to cap for this man at every level. He had all of y'all. That's why Kendrick said, man, F the industry, man. F all y'all, because y'all was looking like bozos. Y'all look like straight bozos in this photo. Y'all really do. Look at Cam. He looked like a bozo. He looked like I don't even want to be wearing this right now. It was like, man, do I got to wear this on TV, man? Come on, Murder. Man, it's only for one show, man. It's only for one segment. We're only going to have the jackets on for probably about maybe 5 minutes. We're going to take a photo, and we can take them off. It's like, come on, man. Now, Mace, you know I know. You used to work with that dude. Allegedly not. You used to work with that dude. We've had conversations. You may and may not have been working with that guy. All right, your pen game was mad strong in the game, and people just didn't know it was you. That's all we gonna say. That's all we gonna say about that, right? You compromised. Now, the person that's missing, that's supposed to go in between Vlad and Mal, was Gilly the Kid. Gilly was supposed to be right there, right after Mal, supposed to be Gilly. Because he really was compromised. But I love him and Mace Murder off because I had sympathy and hope for them. But there's no hope for you, Gilly. And oh yeah, Gilly. The light-skinned dudes are winning. No, he ain't. I don't care how many times you mug the camera. I don't care how many times you do this. And And the light-skinned guy ain't winning. All of y'all interference meant nothing. The light-skinned boy lost. You can't change what is. It comes down to the music. If you're not moving the needle on the music, it ain't gonna count, boy. They've been bought by false promises, fake illusional interviews. That's never gonna happen. Because if it did, it would have happened by now. He's not gonna interview with you, Academy. He's not gonna sit down with you, Gillian Wallow. He's gonna lie. Oh, you know we're gonna have to chop it up when I get there. Yeah, you know we're gonna have to do that sit down. Yeah, when I come to New York, yeah. We're going to talk and toss it up and get a Philly cheesesteak. Yeah. Man, I got enough tune, man. Enough tune. No. None of y'all got interviews. But he did sit down for hours with this white boy talking about gambling. Maybe if y'all talk about gambling, y'all get Drake over there. Oh, you guys are gambling? What, roulette? Yo, yeah. I mean, what's the bet? Are you doing like poker, like digital poker? Yeah. Okay, I'll be there at 6. But no interview though. Yeah, he's a total loser, man. That's what I'm saying. Y'all got duped. And they mad at me. You was the biggest Drake fan ever, and you abandoned Drake. I got abandoned ship. When I see the ship is finna hit the iceberg, I'm supposed to stay on the ship? When I tell the ship's captain, I said, hey, Cap, I don't think you should do this. And they, whatever. Who is that? Keep going forward. We're fine. Academics, is it okay? Oh, yeah. Matter of fact, I should play that song tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna give you this song. Push-ups. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna let you release it. Yeah, I'm gonna release it. I'm gonna start the beat. I said, all right. I'm out. I'm out. I tried to warn him. I'm out. Now, when this thing hit a rock and hit that iceberg, that's what it is. Everything I said was accurate. Told y'all 4 or 5 years ago, if he bounced, like, look, he was calling out Drake, kept teasing him about Drake. I'm like, dog, just call Drake's name out. At this point, all this subliminal don't matter. Just call him out. Other than that, you don't really want it. So that's what I'm saying to K-Dot. Like, dog, you don't really want it if you ain't gonna say the man's name. Call him out. That's all I'm saying. I'm like, let's get to it. I'm tired of the pussyfooting. Let's get to it. Forget the peanut butter and jelly, baby. I'm ready to jam. I'm like, let's get it on. See, people act like I've swayed. I'm still the same guy, still the same way. Ain't nothing changed. 100%. Except for we ain't playing Drake no more. Drake did some goofy stuff with my page, tried to sabotage my YouTube page and everything. Yeah, he did a little lot of garbage because he didn't like what we were saying. Well, you ain't gonna like this either, Champagne Sloppy. You're not gonna like this either. And we still ticking. Tick, tock, dock. Look at these. Looking like straight bozo. That's why I saw it coming. That's why I went solo. Got them wearing goddamn OVO jackets. That's how you know it's a problem. Yeah. That's how you know they ain't with you. Forget the industry. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, Snoop had on his OVO too. He had it on. Drake or LeBron, which one I don't like the most? Ooh. That's a tough one there. Which one I can't stand the most? Woo. That's a tough one. Damn. Woo. They both are a problem. They both are hazardous to hip hop and to everything around them. Both are egomaniacs. Both don't like each other because they both the same thing. The same thing LeBron don't like about him is the same thing he don't like about LeBron. It's the same thing both of them are. Egomaniacs, narcissistic bums. Drake made a lot of songs. I can't even go back and play. I won't listen to nothing Drake. Nothing Drake. I went in that club. Every club I was in, I'm telling them don't play Drake. No Drake. Everywhere I go, from here on out, if I'm in the club, I'm going to the DJ and say, here's some money. No Drake. Don't play Drake tonight. You being paid not to play him. Dog, J. Cole put out some music last week when Kendrick dropped. I heard about it. I ain't even went by J. Cole's name to listen to it. It's been all Kendrick all week. I haven't heard anybody even talk about J. Cole's project. Drake is at the lowest point in his career right now. So he's never been here. He's never been in this space a day. No, exactly. He's never been at a down spike. I'm going to show you what we're going into on the Patreon. Y'all ready to see it? This is going to blow y'all away. So you're going to tell me this guy's supposed to get $2 billion. Right? This is what's coming up. Y'all ready? I'm going to give y'all a preview. Okay, this is a preview of what you're getting on the Patreon. Okay, look, this is the chart. So far gone, thank me later, take care. Nothing was the same. If you're reading this, it's too late. Look at this. What a time to be alive. Views. Look how high views is. And I hate that. More life. Scorpion, which didn't pass views, which everybody thought did, right? Dark Lane, demo tapes, certified. Look, certified lawyer boy went this far. Honestly, never mind this far. Her loss right here for all the dogs. Look at it. Look how low that is for all the dogs. It's the lowest thing. Honestly, never mind did better than for all the dogs. So for all the dogs, it's one of his worst charting projects. Matter of fact, it is the worst charting project he has ever put out. So he finna get roasted on the Patreon. Because I told y'all, all that blah, blah, blah these idiots are doing, they're not showing you the numbers in the charts. Carcino didn't make this chart. Now, those last two bars, this is Orphan. Right here, right? That's what it's charting. And this is features. This is the feature bar. So this is Drake features. Now his features are going to be way higher than what he's actually worth. But this, all this here is what he's been doing lately. All of this is his projects of what he's been doing in the last 3-4 years. And this does not equivalent to $2 billion, sir. See, this is what happened when you go full trap music and try to be a goon. This is where you go. The beat goes hard. It sounds like everybody else's stuff. This is where you end up. You end up in the basement. All the stuff that UMG own is over here, buddy. See them towers? More life, Scorpion views. What a time to be alive. You know, none was the same. Take care. Thank you. Thank me later. And so far gone. You know, this is the Drake they're interested in. They're not interested in For All the Dogs Drake. Her loss, For All the Dogs. And honestly, never mind. You have been on the decline. Before the Kendrick beef kicked off, you was already at your lowest point. This is when I said this is the wrong time for you to battle Kendrick Lamar. When you were the biggest thing in the game, back in this day, you could have survived. Here, you're struggling. Then this rap battle didn't go your way. Now, you in the hole. Now, the rest of that, I'm going to give y'all on the Patreon. So you just got a little preview on what's to come. So now this video right here shut up all these doggone puppets because we coming with facts. UMG ain't scared of y'all. They don't need no damn Drake. They need those numbers. They showed y'all who the real people are. They didn't even mention Kendrick Lamar because he didn't put out an album till now. But the top sellers of the year, after the quota hit, because they were putting out albums, Kendrick didn't put out an album. He had like 3 singles. That was it. He had Euphoria, Meet the Grams, and he had Not Like Us. He never put 615 in LA up on the chart. That was like a freestyle, free song y'all got. Oh, yes. That's why they told him, don't even try to draw your hand back. Don't try to do anything that don't measure up. This is why they say that. Where my information be coming from? The source. They got information to all this. They don't want to see the numbers. They want to talk BS and talk theories and based off what should Drake get $2 billion? My information came from the people that's actually doing this, the people that's actually putting out the work, the actual company itself, Universal Music Group. They put this out because they have to report to their shareholders. They got access to all of this. Stop. They tell you right there in the reports. Hit the like button too if y'all just got here. Taylor Swift, Sabrina Carpenter, Billie English, Chappelle Roan, and Post Malone. Those are the top sellers. So if they want to negotiate and start talking $1 billion deals, they gonna listen to Taylor Swift. They gonna listen to Sabrina Carpenter. They ain't gonna listen to no goddamn Drake. When they already own his work. No Punk Master Flex. None of these bums can sit there and say nothing. Care how much they greasing your pockets now, fat boy. Stick another vacuum cleaner up your ass and suck away some more pounds. They didn't suck some of your brain away, you chump. Yeah, that's why Future and Metro took all your money. You see, Future and Metro wasn't even up there. They moved the chain for hip hop, but they ain't doing no Taylor Swift numbers and no Sabrina Carpenter numbers. So to say UMG needs Drake, they need Drake. Hey, they need Drake, y'all. You know what they need him for? They need him for those numbers. They need Drake. He's doing these numbers. Look, this is his last project. This is the worst project he's ever done. Is for all the dogs. The worst performing project he's ever done. The charts don't lie, bro. And honestly, Never Mind did better than For All the Dogs. You only had one song working, dog. So no matter if y'all like it or not, it's about what it's performing like. And that was before the beef with Kendrick. First Person Shooter was on that. Nothing worked. So you were already on the decline. So tell me where I told a lie. I ain't hating on Drake. I'm telling the truth. I'm reporting the numbers. While everybody doing blah, 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 I was reporting facts. When I told y'all about the OVO Fest, nobody was talking about it. Nobody. They didn't even know. I knew. Because I had people out there that work the festivals. They know when the fest is supposed to happen. They have a work order because they have to build a stage. They have to build everything. That's what they get paid to do. They do the fest out here in Chicago too. Like the Taste of Chicago. And Lollapalooza. They put those stages together. So they know who's going to be on the show, or if OVO got the thing. They didn't even have a work order. He said, man, I don't think it's happening. Feature and Metro, they come in here. And he was like, people thinking they finna bring a special guest. And it was either going to be The Weeknd or Kendrick Lamar. Neither one of them even came. The special guest was some, like, just regular person, but they was just doing that to sell tickets. They didn't even have to do all that. But Kendrick Lamar is on their hottest song of the year. Like That got Kendrick Lamar on it. So they got to share that light with Kendrick. Because if it wasn't for Kendrick, even though I like the beat and everything, if it wasn't for Kendrick, that wouldn't be what it is. But we're going to go into this Metro Boomin beef with Drake. But I'm going to tell y'all what the real thing is. Remember when he says personal? Drake disrespected his dead mother, man. That's on everything. That's what this whole beef is with Metro and Drake. Him, it ain't about no girl. With Future, it's about a girl. But with Drake and the Metro, that's about his moms, who was brutally murdered. And you gonna say, man, I don't give a F about his moms, man. I just want my beat. Come on, man. That's why I didn't go into it. That's why I didn't really go into it, y'all. But we're going to do that on the Patreon. So if y'all go to the Casino for Life Patreon, especially I think by tomorrow, everything coming out. On the 1st, everything drops. Stephen A. snitching. Stephen A. Snitch did something crazy because he wanted to sleep with a girl. Oh, yeah, we finna, man, it's everything going up tomorrow. The Patreon finna explode. I kid you not. The Casino for Life Patreon is finna blow up. It's finna go up tomorrow. You shouldn't have got me started, Sloppy. You shouldn't have got me started. And y'all want me to be cool with a guy who do something like that? Hell no. I ain't gonna stand by you and you doing something like that. I don't stand by people who do scumbag stuff. I can't. There's something wrong with them. I don't stand close to people like that. We had a boy, like one of the dudes that was cool with us. I wouldn't say he was our friend, but he was like in our clique. And that's only because like one of our guys brought him in, but he ain't like somebody that we've been around. So he don't move like we move. You know, he had his own friends, you know, and he try to come and bring them around us, but he just do stuff that we don't do as men. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, we don't do that, bro. Why are you hating on this dude for? Like, why do you care? You know, like we ain't cared about what this dude doing up in there. You about to cause a wave and about to cause a fight up in the club because I was finna fight him and kick it off just to see what y'all was gonna do. I'm like, what? I'm like, you think we got dressed up to go fight for you? We came to the club, we dressed up, we coming to the club to try to get some hoes. You know what I'm saying? We in here chilling. We ain't coming here to come fight a bunch of. I'm like, dude, I got money, he got money, and he got money. We look like rolling around in the dirt with some broke dudes. We look stupid. And we gonna do that for you? No. But that's what I'm saying. You dealing with people who don't think like you and don't have your mindset. They end up getting you in some dumb shit. That's why you got to leave some people at home that don't know how to manage their temper outside. You got that friend that can't handle his liquor, you know you can't take him certain places. He got to be around people that know him so they don't overreact and be like, hey, man, dude is extra. Man, I had to get my boy out the place one time. He had one too many, and he was just talking real reckless because he was losing money on the cards. And I'm like, dog, he was like, man, he's mad because they got money on the line. Imagine you playing spades for money, and the person you playing with, like everybody drinking, but your partner, your spade partner, is so drunk he can't tell hearts from diamonds. So he over here reneging. And he got a hand. He got all these spades in his hand. This dude reneging, and it cost them the game, and they lost his money. So I understand why you mad, but you got to be mad at your partner. He too drunk to play. You knew that when you sat down. I told you. He too drunk. He too drunk to play. And now you in here calling you calling other people. Man, we could have beat these BANs. And I was like, oh, dude, first off, you going way too disrespectful. You in their house. Matter of fact, hit the like button, y'all. I'm like, you're in their house. I'm in there trying to get him. I'm like, dog, you're in their house. You calling them BANs and all of this. F them. That's cool, bro. But listen, we gotta get up out of here, bro. Do you want to leave here alive? Now, luckily, this dude is just cool because he got the money. He just laughing like, man, he just mad, man. He lost money. I know how it is, man. I ain't even tripping. But his homeboy is like, dude, like he know him too. Like, man, what is wrong with you? You normally the cool one. It's too much liquor. So when he grabbed him, he told him, hey, man, don't stick me, man. I'm just saying. It's like, dude, you drunk, man. Go home. I was like, no, I'm going to take him to the crib because I knew if he went out there by himself, that the other guy would have done him dirty. He would have snuffed him in the back of the head or something. I was like, no, I ain't going to let him do it. I'll take him to the crib, man. Make sure he get to the crib, man. Because they'd have done him something dirty. Oh, absolutely. Now, what Drake gonna look like when this is all said and done? I don't trust nothing from Drake. You got to understand that. Drake is not in a position to negotiate anything. He better take what they give him and say, thank you, sir. May I have another? Well, I mean, what is your backbone? What you got to stand on, Drake? I want to know. See, I want to know what you got to stand on, bro, because you ain't got nothing to stand on. He got nothing to stand on, y'all, for real. Kendrick don't need Drake. What? These fools are so delusional. That's the other lie he told. Oh, Drake, Kendrick need Drake. Y'all only checked Kendrick album out because y'all wanted to hear if he was dissing Drake. Well, he wasn't dissing Drake. Guess what they doing? They still playing the songs. So your theory is a bunch of made up bullshit that don't mean nothing. Come with something new, fat boy. Because your theory just blew up in your face. Nobody sued over Hit 'Em Up. Nobody sued over Ether. They sued over Not Like Us. Not Like Us is the winner. So I hope to see y'all on the Patreon. It's your boy Carcino saying don't forget to subscribe to Kwame Brown Bus Life, my channel. Y'all should have been hitting the like button up too. One Crack News. I'm out the door, y'all. Much love. I'm going to see y'all on the Patreon. It's time to get cooking.